sir? What's poppin' with y'all, man? Welcome back to another motherfucking episode of the Thin Line Between Genius and Insanity podcast, hosted by yours truly. OG, no, fuck that. Bring that bitch back for them hating ass niggas in the back. My day motherfucking ones. Them badass bitches with them thick ass thighs and them fat ass booties. Let them know, man. It's your boy O to the motherfucking EG. The fly is high, it's cool, it's smooth, it's host of them all. OG! Hash, what the fuck going on, man? What's poppin', y'all? Hope you're out there looking good, feeling good, staying safe, man. It's a whole lot of shit going on in the trenches. Say that shit each and every motherfucking episode. So shout out to everybody around the world that's tapped and joined the conversation, man. I truly appreciate all love, support, man. Let's keep doing this empire break by motherfucking we break. No matter if you tapped in on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor, Audio Mac, etc., etc. No matter what DSP you listen, man, review the pod. Let's get this show in the right motherfucking hands. Tell a friend, your OG Ash got a show. If you tapped in on YouTube at OG Ash TV, we in that bitch, man. All the episodes are up to date, man. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment, all the good shit to YouTube and say, let's go ahead and get in the motherfucking algorithm. Jesus Christ. Longer intro than usual, but sometimes you just gotta rock the motherfucking show, man. Today is November 6th, 2024. At the point in time of this episode that's recording, Donald Trump has been elected president.
Wow.
The 47th president.
Wow.
You know, earlier I put something on my story and it was like, where did I put? I said something like, you know, I heard the niggas that don't even know why they vote Democrat is mad that old Don T won again. And somebody responded to my shit. What they say? It says, so Project 2025 didn't make you flinch, not even slightly bothered. Wonder if that's why people are outraged. I don't know. To be real with you, I don't give a fuck about Project 2025. A lot of people are running with that Project 2025 and saying pushing it on Donald Trump. I've heard Donald Trump flat out say he has nothing to do with Project 2025. That he didn't even know what the fuck Project 2025 is all about. Did he lie? I don't fucking know. I'm not about to go with what news cycle is saying this and what news cycle is saying that, not run with that shit. See, a lot of you motherfuckers really don't understand what the fuck I just said in my story. See, I grew up in a community where niggas just vote Democrat. Niggas can't tell you why they vote Democrat. I can tell you from my own personal experience. I remember when I was in elementary school, right? And they was coming around with the whole kids vote shit. The votes didn't count. But they was like, even if they did, I don't think they really count, but I think it was just around that time of the year. It was like preparing you for, you know what I'm saying, real life type shit, right? And when the whole kids vote thing came around, I went home, you know, I talked to my mom. My mama told me, vote Democrat. No ifs, ands, or buts. Wasn't no questions asked. It wasn't no, why am I doing this? Why? No, it was just vote Democrat. And that was the same thing for a lot of my friends. We just voted what the fuck our parents told us to vote. And in our community, Democrat is supposed to be representing the black community. Although a lot of these motherfuckers that be Democratic politicians be some of the most racist motherfuckers ever, but for some strange reason, Democrat stands for that's just black people shit. You know what I'm saying? So growing up, that's all niggas had. You got to a point in time to where niggas started to grow up and niggas started to develop their own sense of thought, their own questions. They want their questions to be answered. Niggas wanted to know. And then you had niggas like myself who I've never been a political motherfucker. I touch on the hot things, the drama, the spicy shit, the shit that's good for content, but I've never been a political motherfucker. I voted one time. I voted in 2020. That was the last time I voted. That's the only time I've ever voted. And that's when niggas was acting like it was just this big old racial war. That nigga black people was this, we doing this, we doing that. You remember what the fuck I was saying on this pod. See, niggas gotta act like I ain't been saying shit for a minute. I don't give a fuck what you niggas' emotions is right now and on this November 6th of 2024. Motherfucker, I've been saying, yo, y'all niggas better pick a side. Y'all better go back hundreds of episodes ago. I've been saying, yo, you niggas better pick a side. If you niggas is saying we rolling, I'm down. If we ain't doing that, y'all better shut the fuck up and you niggas fold it. You niggas folded. Y'all niggas, we rallied together. I was on this bitch doing political ads and shit. Like, I was doing political ads. Go back to the bullshit. Everybody be asking, Hatch, why you don't have ads and spot? Bro, I don't really like doing that shit because sometimes that waters down the content. Do a nigga want the extra coins? Yeah, I do. I do. But I care about the motherfucking quality of my content and the brand of my brand way too much. I know what it's like to be listening to some fire ass content and oh shit, a sponsor. It waters shit down and make a nigga get mad and shit. I don't want to do that. I still visualize myself as the consumer type shit. You know what I mean? But I was doing political ads, pumping you niggas to go vote. Go do that shit. Go do that shit. Go do that shit. All because Biden was supposed to do such and such. All because Trump was paying as the devil. My nigga, that shit can't work again. My nigga, I told you I was offended. I had this talk with my therapist. You know, like last week, I believe it was, my last appointment. And we dived off into politics. You know, in 2024, politics, you know, that's just a normal conversation niggas have amongst each other. Like when I was growing up as a kid, it was two things niggas just never discussed. You didn't discuss religion or politics. You just didn't discuss those things because it would diversify people. You know what I mean? Because for some strange reason, when they're a person, they want to vote for president, don't win. People they're mad, they're outraged. Like, bitch, your life ain't changing. Bitch, you just wanted to be right or something? Like, what the fuck are you so mad about? What you telling me that you like Kamala Harris policies? Motherfucker, I'm getting fucked in the ass by taxes every motherfucking year. You think I want my taxes to go to a nigga getting they fucking sex change? Bitch, fuck your sex change. I'm all for you do what the fuck you want to do with your body. Why the fuck I gotta pay for that shit? Especially a motherfucker that's locked up. Look, we all saying we down with the whole all this gay shit. Alright. If Kamala Harris pumping this immigrants and gay shit, nigga, I ain't with that shit. I'm cool. Fuck all that shit. Motherfucker, I ain't paying for no sex change. You out your rabbit ass mind. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? We gotta talk about the meat and potatoes of the motherfucking situation. I'm not paying for no motherfucking sex change. But back to what the fuck I was mentioning about my visit with my therapist. I told him, I'm like, yo, man, I'm sitting this one out. I said, because when I really think about who I would vote for, if I resort back to the old way of thinking of the lesser of two evils, that dumbass way of thinking, you don't have to choose. You don't have to. You have a right to vote. You don't have to vote. You can exercise your right. But a lot of these stupid motherfuckers out here, they say it's the lesser of two evils. If I want to resort back to that thinking, I have to tell them, I have to really have a hard sit down with myself, and I have to sit down with my therapist. And I told him, I said, yo, man, niggas can sit here and pump up this Donald Trump, this, that, and the third. He's the devil. He's the Antichrist. If he's in office, this, that, and the third gonna happen. Yada, yada, yada. Whether it's true, whether it's not, I really don't know. We shall motherfucking see. But all that shit is speculation at this point. Because we all know, yeah, he's the president, but they can overthrow him. And certain things have to be passed. That he can get overthrown by the motherfucking board if certain shit were to take place, right? But even if I were to go with that rational thinking that he's the devil, he's the Antichrist, he's this, that, and the third, my nigga, the last 4 years of a lot of people's lives have been some of the worst years of their fucking lives.
Wow.
Like shit's been, rocky for me. Yeah, so I've been a victim of a hate crime. You know what I'm saying? I've had people in my family getting sick. I've had broken, severed relationships. I've had a wild ride. But there's people out there, the last 4 years of their fucking life, my nigga, with COVID, people dying. I'm talking about the world stopped, my nigga. The world stopped. People want to erase that shit from their fucking memory. People think back to the last time they were happy. Do niggas remember when 1350 got you everything? Do you remember that? Like people think to when the world seemed like a much better place. And that goes pre-2020, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019. Those years were great fucking times compared to the last 4 years.
Wow.
Whether or not you want to push it on politics or not, my nigga, the facts are the facts. And I had to tell my therapist, I'm like, yo, man, 2016, 2017, nigga, I was great, nigga. I'm traveling the world. I'm making $13.50 an hour. Nigga, I can have my own place. I have my own car. Nigga, I'm traveling the motherfucking world.
Wow.
So you can't sit here and tell me, you can't push all this, oh, nigga, he's gonna ruin the world shit when he was already in office. Nigga, I seen when he was in office. I remember those times. Yes, racial tension was up. Racial tension been up my whole fucking life.
Wow.
It's been up more these last 4 years. I've been a victim of a hate crime when Trump wasn't in office.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
One more time for the fuck niggas in the back.
Wow.
And this ain't no fucking Trump endorsement. Because I told my therapist, I said the main reason why I gotta sit this shit out is because if I was to vote, I would vote for Donald Trump. Because a nigga like me, I have to reflect on when I was actually in a much better place in my life. I have to reflect on when I thought the world, the fucking country was in a much better place. And it wasn't because of politics. This is because of fucking life. Life don't niggas. I said, I will end up voting for that nigga. And I said, I can't bring it. The man I am, the shit I truly believe in, I can't bring myself to put that nigga name on the ballot. Because at the end of the day, I gotta stand with my motherfucking people. I gotta stand with my motherfucking people. I'm not gonna let you niggas fucking rig my vote like y'all did last time. But I'm not gonna cast my vote for the other motherfucking side. So that's the reason why I truly sat the fuck out. And my therapist sat back and this is a white man. He said, he truly understands, because he said a lot of people are thinking about when shit was a lot better. Like, motherfuckers ain't out here thinking about policies, cuz. You got fucking Megan Thee Stallion and fucking Cardi B and Quavo and fucking Beyonce fucking giving speeches and shit. Who the fuck gives a fuck what they thinking about at a time like this? It's wars going on. Why the fuck am I seeing Megan Thee Stallion's ass?
Wow.
I love to see it. Not when we talking about real shit. Why the fuck did you got Quavo up there? His fucking nephew just got shot in the fucking head. He just got sued for swinging on fucking security guards. You got this nigga on the stage. You niggas gotta be for real when we talk about real shit. This bitch ain't come. She ain't here because of her policies. We didn't select this bitch. There's nothing that can combat when people are reflecting on better points in times in their fucking lives. The news spin, that shit can't work again. That shit worked last time, my nigga. When y'all painted the nigga like he was this, that, and the third, niggas believed it. I believed it. I was like, yeah, he is the devil. Fuck that nigga. That shit didn't get us nowhere. That shit led us to fucking COVID. That shit led us to fucking niggas getting paid double what they was getting paid in 2016 and struggling. Niggas is working multiple jobs now. The groceries is up. Cost of living is up. Niggas can't buy a house. Niggas is starving out here. Niggas is thinking about when shit was you can't fault niggas for that. You just can't. This bitch was in the office for the last 3.5 years. This the bitch that was in office. Vice president, get it. She's going off Biden's policy still to try to get into to get herself into office. So the shit she's pushing is the same shit they was pushing the last 4 years. Don't nobody want that shit. You got niggas outraged about all this gay shit, this transgender shit, this LGBTQ shit, all pushed upon their kids. And you mean tell me one of your main things is we gonna be paying for their fucking sex change?
Wow.
Bitches, you crazy? I'd rather fucking lick carpet before I pay for a nigga to get his dick cut off.
Wow.
Are you crazy? What the fuck I gotta do to nigga getting his dick cut off? Like, fam, like on some real shit, fam. Like on some real shit, fam. What the fuck does Deontay Hatch? Fuck it. Deontay Tymon Hatch. What the fuck do I have to do with another man getting his fucking balls cut off?
Wow.
Are you crazy? Are you fucking nuts? Nigga, I'm starving over here. I'm starving over here. I'm starving. I ain't nowhere near where niggas want to be in life. And you mean tell me my money is going towards a nigga that's incarcerated too? That nigga's in jail for doing some crazy, heinous shit.
Wow.
He did some wild shit, yo. And I'm paying for that nigga to get his dick cut off because he want to live a different life.
Wow.
So he can get fucking ass in that bitch.
Wow.
Bitches, you crazy. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way, bruh. But it's like, that's why I had to sit this motherfucker out. But you can't fault motherfuckers for thinking about it when their life is in a much better place. I said it time and time again on this platform, yo, that it's unfortunate that Joe Biden's presidential term took place during COVID. I truly think that there was no way that he was even going to win this shit. I think if Trump was president during COVID, that, you know what I'm saying, it would have been looked bad on him. Because that shit, niggas died, yo. The world stopped. Everything changed after COVID. And you got people, and it's true, Trump's presidential run, he took over the Obama economy. Biden took over the Trump economy. That shit happens. We all know how the cycle of the presidential terms work and what they actually control and what their plans and how they think actually take place. We all know how that shit goes. But you can't take away what people is actually going through in real motherfucking time, because you just truly motherfucking can't. That shit is real, man. That shit truly is real. And I get people trying to be mad. If you really on your political shit, I understand. I'm not here to be like niggas is that's deeply and heavily invested into these things can't be mad, can't be sad. I get it. I get it, my nigga. If your beliefs and what you fight for, if you truly feel like your rights are being taken away, like I'm speaking to the women, I truly understand. Nigga, I got a text from my mama. She told me she put a hole in her bathroom door because Trump won.
Wow.
My mama sent me that shit. Nigga, I was in the bed. I was asleep. I was smoking, sleeping, made nachos last night. I had a ball last night. I watched movies. I didn't give a fuck about this shit. Because I'm not a political motherfucker. My life truly doesn't change. My life truly doesn't change. Still gonna be some racist motherfuckers out there. I'm just hoping for the cost of living and shit to go down. That's all I'm hoping for. But there's women out there who truly feel impacted by this. I'm more so speaking to the people who are fake political. You niggas don't never say shit about politics a day in their life. I'm talking about for 3.5 years, niggas don't say shit about politics. They don't say a motherfucking thing. You not finna get me with the whole vote for Kamala because she's a woman shit. Fuck that. Y'all should have did that shit with Hillary, nigga.
Wow.
Y'all could have did that shit with Hillary. That was the wife of a former president. Yeah, there it is right there. Niggas fuck with Bill.
Wow.
There it is right there. You niggas didn't want it. You niggas can't get Michelle to run. I tell you, I said it again. That's a fucking man, dog. Hey, that's the only thing that makes sense to why that bitch ain't running for president. You talking about the whole fucking world wants her to run for president. It's an alley-oop. I'm talking that motherfucker is right there for it. And she won't do it. Because you know they're going to dig up that fucking dirt and put their ass on blast, man. We already seen the notes about Obama being gay. You know what I'm saying? When he was in college and shit. Hey, I wouldn't be fucking surprised. Nigga said, I was at the barbershop. Nigga said it's a birth certificate said Michael or some shit like that. I don't know. I'm just saying what I heard type shit. I'm just saying what I heard. But it's like, niggas, the alley-oops was right there if you talking about just because she's a woman. Fuck no. That shit not going to work. It ain't going to be no more vote for them because they black shit. That shit not going to work no more. That's how Obama got in that motherfucking office. That's how Obama got 2 terms in that motherfucker. You got niggas looking at Obama saying, what the fuck did he do for black people?
Wow.
So why the fuck would we just continue voting niggas in because they light skinned? Are you crazy?
Wow.
It's not going to work. It's going to take a Idris Elba looking nigga to get that shit off. I'm telling you.
Wow.
That's what's going to have to happen for that to work again. It can't be no more motherfuckers we questioning if they was even born in America. If they fucking black and they can't be no more of that shit, bro. That nigga Barack, his name ain't motherfucking me Quincy. His name ain't motherfucking me, you know what I'm saying? Sean, he ain't got no regular ass name. His name is Barack Hussein. Wait a minute, nigga. Wait a fucking minute. This bitch name is Kamala Harris. This bitch is Indian. Y'all trying to get this black shit up because her daddy and them was born in Jamaica. He's Irish. What the fuck? But okay. Y'all trying to get this shit on through the door. We not taking that shit no more. Niggas ain't accepting that shit no more. Niggas is looking for people that's really gonna change their lives right now, bro. And until they get that, niggas either ain't voting or niggas is going or niggas is going with who they really think gonna change their life. If they not getting that, they either not voting or they ass is motherfucking me thinking about when life was a lot better in 2016, 2017, 18, 19, before COVID, my nigga. That's truly what the fuck is going on. That's truly what's going on. But you know, now that Trump is in office, man, look, it's fucked up, but niggas may have to start stocking up on Plan B.
Wow.
You know, this whole no abortion shit, it's a little bit tricky because I never truly had a thought. I always felt like women should be able to get abortions and do what the fuck they want to do. Just because, I mean, if you're not ready for a child, you're not ready for a child, right? I was in a situation where I had to help a woman with getting an abortion. Didn't know if it was my kid or not. Just in that situation, you know, Shorty was, you know, mentally she wasn't there. She started talking all this suicide shit, picking locations and shit, all types of weird shit, right? And I'm sensitive to shit like that because, you know, I've never been suicidal or nothing like that, but I have my mental health issues, and we all go through things, right? As you can see, mental health matters. I feel like at the best moment in time is, you know, let's, you know, before your whole world comes crumbling down, let's take the necessary steps to, you know, put the pieces back to that puzzle. And I helped her, you know, with doing that. I assisted her with doing that. We went half on the money and stuff like that. When you're in that situation, it's a horrible, horrible feeling to even know that you took part in something like that. You know what I mean? It's a horrible, horrible feeling knowing you took part in something like that. But in doing that, you think about what could have been, what would have been, and what would have ruined motherfuckers' lives, and what would have set back people's lives and their dreams and things of that nature. One bad night shouldn't ruin a person's life. And you think about those things, and you think about the judgment, you think about the process. I think that abortion should definitely be on the table, because that's not an easy decision for a person to make. That's not something that people just, oh, let me go get this. People that do that are sick. You need to put them motherfuckers under the cell. If you just running back and forth getting an abortion, you know, you're a serial fucking murderer at that point. It's a huge, long, drawn out thought process when you're thinking about getting a fucking abortion, whether or not it's your child or not, whether or not it's you even in the question of being a father. It's a long process, because for myself, speaking for myself, I've never even been in a situation where I was possibly having a kid. And for that to be on the table, and for the next decision for motherfuckers was to get rid of that motherfucker, you know, it was a hard pill to motherfucking swallow. As a man, you gotta be supportive. You have to be, you know, save face. Because at the end of the day, your feelings really don't matter. It's not your body. I'm a strong believer in it's her body, it's her decision shit. But obviously not everybody else is.
Wow.
And that's fucked up. And that's fucked up, man. It truly is fucked up. So I think at this moment in time, people have to, I seen some tweets out there where they said that, you know, this will bring back more responsibility and breathe that more to our communities and things of that nature. I don't know, man. You know, hopefully, I don't know. I don't think when I was out here fucking and shit like that, I was thinking about, oh, I can just go get a plan B. Like, nah.
Wow.
I didn't even start implementing the plan B into my lifestyle until like within the last year, to be real with you. Like the last year was within the last year was my first time ever sending a bitch $50 to get a plan B.
Wow.
That was the wildest shit I've ever done. That's some of the wildest I've ever done in my life. Sending a chick some money, go get a plan B, and then she send you the video, or she FaceTime you popping that bitch, like, oh my God, like nigga, I felt like a dog.
Wow.
Ew, I felt sick. Ugh. It gave me goosebumps. It gave me goosebumps. But it's like I never in my life before that even thought about those things. So that just lets you know what type of wild ass lifestyle and type of shit I was dealing with and type of people I was dealing with. To where I had to implement the plan B's in that bitch. Like, damn. Yo, go get that. I'm overdrafting my account. Hey, yo, go get that. Yo, make sure you go get that. I need to see you go get that. I need to see that. FaceTime, he called me. Niggas phone off. Niggas sitting at the crib with the Wi-Fi. I need to see that. Niggas' palms are sweaty, knees weak. Plan B is ready. Nah, it was some wild ass times, man. I definitely hope to never go through that again. You know the wildest shit for all the friends of the show. Let me know if you ever been through. What's the wildest? Look, the wildest shit in the world for all the friends of the show is when you have a girl get a plan B, and it's not like the name brand plan B. Oh my God, it's like the CVS version. Oh my God, you be like, does that bitch even work, B?
Wow.
You get to Googling that bitch. I remember one time. Mom, you send her the 50, like, go get that plan B. Then she sends you, she call you, she FaceTime, you send you the video, whatever. And you look at the packaging, and you like, wait a minute. Bitch, what is that? That is not, I repeat, that is not the motherfucking me brand that you see everywhere, plastered everywhere. That is not the brand you used last time that motherfucking me worked out.
Wow.
Bitch send you the motherfucking CVS version of the plan B. Bitch didn't spend $20 of the 50 you didn't send her. She just spent the other 30 on motherfucking me food and lunch and shit.
Wow.
Bitch get to trying to save money with the plan B money. Ain't that a bitch? Like, what type of day? What part of the game is that? Bitch, we trying to prevent life and you worried about getting lunch. Ain't that a bitch? Like, motherfuckers be grimy as hell, man. Motherfuckers be grimy as hell when they come in that plan B shit. Bitches trying to get discounts and shit on the plan B. Bitch, this is life changing. What are you doing? Can't be cheap with this shit. That shit be crazy, man. How do you niggas feel when she do? I felt great, but when I got that video, oh my God. I was watching that show, like, oh my fucking God. Nigga, I just knew. I just knew it. And I think that's how she ended up getting pregnant. The real shit about Plan B's, I'm gonna give y'all a little game so y'all niggas don't make the same mistake that I did. Plan B's only work the first time she do it.
Wow.
Like, you can't take Plan B's back to back thinking that shit gonna work, B.
Wow.
Like me, I was a rookie. I was new to this shit. Like, boom, knock a bitch, boom. You know what I'm saying? Hey, go get that Plan B real fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, the first time you get the Plan B, didn't even nut in her. You know what I'm saying? It was just one of those like, oh shit, hit raw. Don't want to get you pregnant. You definitely go get that motherfucker Plan B. Boom. She go get that motherfucker. Everything's cool. Second time, wild fucking night. Let's just say it was a wild ass night. Drinks involved. You end up going crazy in the bitch. Go get that Plan B. That Plan B does not work the second time around. You gotta have a long ass time in between Plan Bs for them motherfuckers to work. But I'm giving y'all the game because when this shit happened to me, granted, like I said, I don't know if it was even my kid, but that bitch got pregnant. And I know for a fact she took a motherfucking Plan B. Unless she did some Arkham Asylum shit and just hid that bitch under her tongue, like nigga, the nigga in SpongeBob with the pickles. If that's what the fuck she did, then okay. She got my dumb ass. But even when that shit was happening, it was niggas coming like to the job and shit that was like, you just got that girl pregnant. They always saying the same shit. That they kept having they girls take the Plan Bs and them bitches did not work. Like the first time you good money, you could not have a girl take Plan Bs back to back, bro. I'm giving y'all niggas free game. Ladies, I'm giving y'all free game. Don't say I didn't fucking tell you. Don't say I didn't fucking tell you. I'm saving your motherfucking life. Real motherfucking me talk, man. But you know what, man? I understand people being upset. I understand people's beliefs. I understand, this is a pivotal time. I told y'all, man, the wildest times of the year is yet to come. This nigga ain't even sworn in yet. There's already been attempts on his life. So what you think niggas gonna do now that he's a president? Like this shit can only go up another motherfucking notch, bro. I'm not wishing that. I'm not hoping that. I don't want to see the country get flipped upside down. The potential is there. But to be real with you, they said the same shit in 2016 when he won. Niggas thought the country was gonna get flipped upside down. When he lost in 2020, niggas thought the country was gonna get flipped upside down. Niggas have they fears risen. Niggas would be like, oh shit, this, that, and the third gonna happen. None of that shit ever happens. You have a much better chance of scaring people. This is the first time you try to push this agenda that if he wins, the Constitution's gonna get ripped up, and he can't do that shit, man. He can't add no motherfucking amendments. Like, that niggas is just talking, B. And then if he is gonna do that, he would have did that the first time around. Why didn't he do that the first time around? But it's wild, man. You got the Kamala Harris side. I think out of all this shit, I think her character, is showing even more in defeat. Like, last night, both sides have their, their rally, their headquarters, where they'll give their speeches, address the people if they win, and where their supporters come to rally, and it's like a Kamala Harris and Donald Trump jerk off, like everybody just showing them love and praise, right? Kamala Harris didn't even come out and speak to the people that came out there to support her.
Wow.
She sent some nigga out there like she'll speak to y'all tomorrow at this same place, this same hour, this same location, this same time. Like, nigga, what? You mean to tell me you couldn't even come out here and tell the people that we still gathering votes and I'll give the official speech tomorrow? There's no way you thought you was gonna win this shit. They put up the motherfucking the statistics. She didn't outperform Biden in no county.
Wow.
In no county throughout the country did she outperform Joe Biden. In no county. Not one. Not the one, not even her home motherfucking town, nigga.
Wow.
In no county did she outperform Joe Biden. There was no chance of you winning. There was no chance of you winning. There's no way you was just this damn surprised that you didn't win. You mean tell me you can't go out there and say thank you to the people to the young black women that came out there to support you? Them your people, ain't they? Them your kin, ain't they? See, people gotta open their fucking eyes, man. You ain't that motherfucking shocked you ain't win. Bitch, are you crazy? Good and goddamn. We didn't even vote for you to be the Democratic electee. You replaced the nigga. At this moment in time, you should still be out there saving face, smiling, doing that weird ass laugh to show the young black girls around the motherfucking country that they can still fucking be up here. There's still a chance type shit. But you couldn't even do that. You couldn't even do that. You gonna go cry in a motherfucking car. See, niggas gotta open their fucking eyes with this shit, bro. And it's not a motherfucking moment in time where it's like, let's bash Kamala. That's not what Hash is trying to do. No. People have to stop trying to look at these politicians like they not fucking politicians. You got to remember that. Any moment in time, right? There's a machine. You know what I'm saying? There's a machine, right? And there's always that moment in time where someone comes along and they say, buck the machine. And that person gets rallied around. People rally. People always want to go with the person that says, fuck that. That's who Trump is, bro. He's a felon. What I tell you when that nigga was declared a felon, I said, oh shit. Yeah, I just had that nigga the keys to America right there and there. Him being a felon alone running for president, that alone is going to get niggas to support that nigga. That alone is going to get that. Him getting shot in the head, that alone get him to get the president. Wow. That alone, don't nobody want the shit that bad. He got shot in the fucking head. Get that nigga the keys to the country, fuck it. Give him 4 years. He got it. Compared to the bitch who what? What she got? What's her offense? What's her defense? What's her policies? What's her beliefs? What's the shit that actually makes me want to vote for her? And I'm not speaking for me. I'm talking about that's the people who start around the country. But you got to look at people in defeat. That's where their true character comes out. That was a huge microscope shined upon Donald Trump when he lost last time. So much to where an investigation was launched into the shit. To where that nigga's a felon now because of the shit. And I'm not, accusing Kamala of doing no wild shit like that. But what I'm saying is, in that moment in time, I seen video footage of black women crying because she didn't come out there. Not because she lost, but because she didn't come out there. They came out there. You got people who drove out there. You got people who bought tickets to be at that rally. You got women who brought their daughters. You got women who were in college, thinking they finna see a whole new America, who came out there to support this quote unquote black woman take on the reins of America. And you couldn't even go out there and look these people in the eyes. You couldn't even say next time. You couldn't do none of that. You couldn't say next time because you didn't get a full, 2 year, run at this shit. You only had 107 days to really, try to get elected president when Donald Trump had the last 2 years combined with his previous, presidential term. You didn't really get a fair shake. People really don't know who you are when it comes to this presidential shit. You couldn't get up there and say next time for all these young black women, for these old black women who seen nothing but fucking racism their whole life, who on their last leg thinking, damn, I'm finna see something before I get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
You couldn't go out there, those same motherfucking people, right? You couldn't go out there and do that for them. But you gonna go out there and send a nigga out there and say, yo, come back tomorrow, y'all. She gonna be out here tomorrow. Are you fucking serious, man? Shit is a joke, man. Shit is a sham both ways. I told y'all a long time ago, this shit is a joke, man. It really motherfucking is. One of the main people who was endorsing Kamala was the Obamas. I told you how I feel about Michelle, and I stand on that. I truly feel like that's a fucking man. But you got Barack. Barack Obama's a very interesting cat, man. He was the cool president. He played basketball. That niggas loved it. You see him at a lot of NBA games. Niggas just ate that shit the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And I did too, trust me. And when I see Obama, I'm like, that's a cool ass nigga. But these last couple of months, man, I really started looking at Obama a lot different. Of course, every president is a murderer. They send hits on other countries and they kill people, innocent people die, and they drop bombs and drones. They all do that wild shit, right? But when I seen the chastising Obama did to black men across America, I truly got offended. Telling me who I should vote for and telling me that he basically repeated what Biden said: if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Wow. That's basically what Obama was doing, trying to get us to vote for Kamala Harris, saying we wouldn't vote for Kamala just because she's a woman. All types of wild ass shit that man was saying, right? And it was kind of shocking because he didn't even do that for himself when he was running for president. He did it the right way. He did it on policies. He did it on, he just did it the right way. I was young, but I was able to see it. And when you go back and you look at what he was doing, he wasn't doing the bullshit he was doing for Kamala Harris. I don't know if he was doing it just because they was up against the clock. Like I said, she only had 107 days. I don't really know why he pulled that out his back pocket, but he did. And it offended a lot of black men. It really motherfucking did, to the point to where you get on social media and you were seeing a lot of black men, please vote for Kamala. Like this damn, like it was coming down to black men. And it goes back to that old, it goes back to that whole, storyline that runs through America of how black men don't support black women, how a black man runs to the white man, all types of shit like that. it goes back to that old storyline that runs through America. And it's a rich storyline, truly motherfucking is. But the numbers came out. The numbers came out to the percentages of, and it broke down the votes. Of course, numbers are still coming in, but the numbers are coming out that, and when it comes to the race of the categories and who voted for who, when it came to Donald Trump, he dominated when it came to white men and white women.
Wow.
Nobody's surprised there, right? When it came down to white men, he had 57% of the vote. When it came down on white women, he had 51% of the vote. For black men, he had 23% of the vote.
Wow.
For black women, he only had 9% of the vote.
Wow.
For Latino men, he had 45% of the vote.
Wow.
For Latino women, he had 36, and for all others, he had 36. When you get over to Kamala Harris, of course, Trump dominated the white men and the white women. She only received 39% of the white men and 46% of the white women,
Wow.
which isn't too fucking shabby, I believe. But you get to the areas where Kamala Harris dominated. This bitch put up Shaq numbers. Like,
wow.
When it comes down to black men, wow. Kamala Harris received 73% of the vote.
Wow.
When it comes to black women, she received 88% of the vote.
Wow.
When it comes down to Latino men, she received 51% of the vote.
Wow.
When it comes down to Latino women, she received 60% of the vote.
Wow.
And all other races, she received 57%.
Wow.
That was the percentage of her motherfucking me votes. So you can't sit here and garner up the motherfucking me balls to be like, black men do this. Black men, just because she's a woman, you gonna do this. When nigga, 73% of her votes came from black men.
Wow.
That's what the numbers were for her. Black men stood for motherfucking me, Kamala Harris. Black men did that. Black people still showed up and showed out for Kamala Harris. And she still fucking lost.
Wow.
And you don't see the apologies, ringing out to black men. Where's Obama at? Where that nigga at now? I seen him chastising us. Where is that nigga now? And maybe I shouldn't even say us because I didn't vote for the bitch. 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 I did not vote for the bitch. I'm sorry. I didn't vote for the bitch. I did not vote for this red beans and rice hole. I did not do it. I did not do that. But where's Obama apologizing to all the black men that he was berating, telling them what they should and shouldn't do with they motherfucking vote?
Wow.
Where that nigga at now? Because the numbers say that niggas still roll for that bitch. The numbers say they still roll for your chastising ass. The numbers say they still did that for y'all. Where you at? Where was he at last night? I'm pretty sure if she would have won, he would have trolloped his ass on stage. I'm pretty sure his ass was in the fucking building. Where was you at, my nigga? It's crazy how this shit works, ain't it? It's crazy. And like I said, this isn't an endorsement for either party. I don't fuck with neither one of these niggas. My whole thing is, you gotta see this shit for what it truly is. We can't keep acting like, oh shit, this person is the right person for the job. They gonna come save our lives. They never do. They never do. She sat there and said she got 73% from black men, 88% from black women. And she sat there and said she ain't finna do nothing just specifically for black people.
Wow.
She sat there and said she ain't finna do nothing specifically for black people, and 73% of black men voted for her, and 88% of black women voted for her.
Wow.
And she sat there and said she ain't finna do shit for the black people, and she still got people to turn out for her, and she still fucking got her, and she still got her ass blew the fuck out. It wasn't even a close race. It wasn't even a close fucking race, bro. But you got niggas like Obama, You know, sometimes a nigga when they getting guarded up on the perimeter, you know, when the in and out ain't working, you know, they do the sham guard or something, a hezzy, something. This nigga pulled out the pump fake flop. Like he pulled out the y'all niggas ain't black if y'all don't root for Kamala. He pulled that out of his back pocket. Come on, man, that shit ain't working, man. And it didn't fucking work, and I'm really glad it didn't. I truly am, man. Before I get off this politics shit, man, we've been on this shit for quite a long time. I know this is probably gonna be a political ass episode, man. I know we had a lot shown the motherfucking me docket, but you know how that shit go. You know, I remember when a few years ago, The Last Dance came out, right? And there was this moment when they were talking about Michael Jordan not endorsing a certain politician. And he was like, Republicans buy Jordans too and shit, right? And niggas was mad about that. You know, in 2024, as I sat back and I watched, you know, Megan Thee Stallion on stage, I seen Glorilla on stage, I seen Cardi B on stage, I seen Quavo on stage, I seen Batista, I seen Kane. I seen Undertaker and Kane endorsing Trump. I seen those drill rappers from New York endorsing Trump. And look, do I think these people are getting payola? Possibly. I'm not sure. Do I think that they truly feel like that moment has to feel like something where you feel like, damn, I'm playing a big piece in whatever the fuck is going on. When I see these smiles on these people's faces, it do be looking like they genuinely are happy. So you gotta tip their hat when you see somebody going through something where they think it's a great moment for themselves, right? I'm not mad at nobody for voting for who they vote for. But when I see all these people, these celebrities, and I see how these politicians are using them, just trying to be next to who they feel is popular, try to cast some of those votes. Bro, Michael Jordan was right the whole time, bro.
Wow.
He did it the right way. Like for real, like think about how Michael Jordan is revered by everybody. He is held on an untouchable pedestal by everybody. And it's because he shut the fuck up.
Wow.
He just shut the fuck up. And we try to knock niggas for that. Because I told y'all a long time ago on this podcast that we need to take the mic up. We need to stop asking these athletes and all this shit, all these people these questions, because we support them when they say what we want them to say. But the moment that they really voice their opinions and it doesn't go with what we as the people or whoever as the people who holding the microphone, whoever's being the judge, the jury, and the executioner for whatever topic is being held at that point in time. But the moment they go against that or they don't align with the populace, I should say, the popular vote, we try to cast them away. We try to cancel them. We try to hold them up as the villain. We try to be like, oh, nigga, shut the fuck up. Bitch ass nigga, stupid ass. We try to talk down on them niggas, right? I don't believe that shit. I don't believe in that shit. I hate that shit. So I don't like when we using these celebrities to do so, because now they look fucking stupid. Now you got them people going against them. Now they have villains. Now they have a whole fan base, a whole audience, a whole, you know what I'm saying, movement that's going against them now. Because you have people that's alleging that these people are only doing this to align themselves with the other celebrities. Case in point, you had the whole Cardi B situation happening, right? Like last week or something, right? You had people saying she was only doing that because the other people in hip hop were doing it. The Glorillas, the Meg Thee Stallions, the Beyoncés. You had these other people in hip hop doing this. You had people accusing Cardi B of only doing it to do what, you know what I'm saying, the popular thing that's going on in the industry right now, which isn't fair to her. Whether or not it's true or not, it's not fair to her. But when you have these type things going on, it makes you think, damn, is niggas only saying this because they think this is what's right, because they think this is what they fans want? But what about if a motherfucker really say something that they fans don't align with? Now that person ain't got a fucking fan base no more.
Wow.
But when you look at niggas like Michael Jordan, when they said, nigga, they buy shoes too. Fuck, I'm gonna say something that they don't like. They buy my shoes too. And niggas is still buying Jordans. Jordans is a fucking multi-billion-dollar company from Nike. It's a product from Nike, I should say. Michael Jordan, I think, did it fucking right, bro. In the moment, love LeBron for doing what the fuck he doing. I love when LeBron, but I don't give a fuck about LeBron's politics. I love LeBron for opening up the schools and shit like that. If LeBron never said shit about the China shit, he never said shit about politics, I wouldn't give a fuck. I care about the school shit. In the moment when he doing that shit, he voicing his opinions like that, people want to give him credit. But people also acknowledge the amount of hate that man received from that shit. But when you look at an example like Michael Jordan, who just shut the fuck up and dribbled, and I'm not saying shut the fuck up and dribble, like you can't, when a nigga gets shot in the streets, you can't be like, that's wrong, that shouldn't be. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about on a political level. On every 4 years, when you being used as a campaign, using somebody's campaign to get them in the president, that's when I'm like, yo, maybe that shouldn't be the move for niggas like that. Make these people really talk about their policies. Stop letting these people leech off your motherfucking status. Because there are a lot of gullible, stupid motherfuckers out there who see a Beyonce talking to Kamala Harris and there's a bunch of women saying, that's where we going. There's a bunch of Megan Thee Stallion fans who see Megan up there throwing ass and be like, you know what? Kamala Harris really is with us. She really do fuck with the culture. That shit is real. Everybody not smart, y'all. Everybody don't think for themselves. There's a lot of stupid motherfuckers out here, bro. And then people prey on that. You got to make these people truly talk about their policies, gang. You truly do. That's all I'm really saying with this point. Make them talk about their policies. The more people they can put out there that we fuck with, that are our influencers or that are our heroes, the more people they can put up there, that's the more people they're gonna draw to that fucking voting poll. And what's more important is their policies and not who they're fucking who they're rubbing shoulders with, who they're giving payola to. That's not the important part. It truly motherfucking isn't, man. It truly isn't. Moving on, man. Damn, we almost got an hour into this motherfucking me shit. Very motherfucking me political episode, man. I want to talk about, my last weekend, this last Sunday, I went to the Bears and Cardinals game. I went to my first ever NFL game, right?
Wow.
And it was interesting because now that, Trump's in office, you have the foreshadowing of people thinking that it's going to be this, that, and the third, racial tension and stuff like that. I went to the game by myself, and I was surprised that it was like damn near 80-20 Bears fans. That was probably 80% Bears fans in that bitch, right? I went by myself, and I was lucky enough to sit in a section full of Bears fans. It was weird, not weird, in a bad way, but weird in a good way. But I sat on my right hand side. It was like a black, some black people, and on my left side it was like some white people family that traveled from like Colorado and Chicago and shit like that. And they all was like had like an Airbnb, and they all just traveled to the city for the game. They made a whole event out of it, right? And they were dope as fuck. Like they were cool as fuck. They was throwing up GD. They was all types of shit. Like they was on time, and like they was like, nigga, we from Chicago. I'm like, yeah, okay, we on time in this bitch. It was a great fucking time. They was offering me like popcorn, peanuts, and shit. I didn't take none. You know what I'm saying? It's a wild time, but they were offering. Basically what I'm saying is they were being very hospitable, very welcoming, very accepting of who I was, and we were just having a great time at the fucking football game. It was a great fucking experience. Although the Bears got their ass smacked by like dub, it was like 29-9 or something like that. I left a little bit early to be a little bit at traffic. It was just a great, great experience, man. And back in the day, as I mentioned earlier in the show, people never talked about politics and religion. Because it's very divisive, you know what I mean? Things that are very accepting and people and it welcomes people and brings people together. Things like, music and sports. And to be in an environment to where black, white, Asian, Mexican, everybody's and it's just sitting next to each other, all next to each other, rubbing elbows, laughing, high five. I'm high fiving, motherfucker. I ain't high fiving a nigga since kindergarten. You know what I'm saying? Until we stand up, we reaching over, high fiving each other. Motherfuckers buying people beers, like you know what I'm saying. Motherfuckers having a great time. All different races having a great fucking time. Not caring about shit going on in the outside world. Like niggas is just all in the moment, all in tune, all different races having a great fucking time. You only find that at sporting events, concerts, you know what I'm saying, shit like that, right? Movie theaters, things like that bring people together. And it was interesting and dope to be in an environment like that right before the election because, like I said, bro, me being a victim of that hate crime, like me being a victim of that hate crime, like people don't understand what that truly did to a nigga. Like that really made me be on some like nigga. I'm looking over my shoulders and shit. Like I still ain't been back to that job. I can't go back to that job because I'm more so scared of what I would do to other people. You know, to be in a room full of white people and not knowing which one of these motherfuckers victimized me is crazy, God.
Wow.
And to even think of yourself as a victim, as a grown ass man, that's a lot. Now I've done a lot of work over the last year. You know what I'm saying? We're a little over a year from that situation. I've done a lot. You know, I've been back in the gym working out. I've been going crazy with the therapy sessions. I've been putting in a lot of work to get back to the person that I used to be. And really, I'm trying to be way better than the person I used to be because that situation, you never know what'll break you, or what will take chinks out of your armor until it actually does. You know what I'm saying? Let me say it that way. I wasn't broken per se, but there was chinks taken out of my armor that I just didn't know about that could happen. You know what I mean? Nigga put me in a guillotine. I never been put in a guillotine before. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get better at my defense type shit. So I've been going crazy in the gym, going hard with the therapy sessions. I've been doing the necessary work to get back to who I believe I can be, and also be better than who I was to make sure that shit could never happen to me again or affect me the way that it did that time. You know, it was a wonderful, wonderful feeling, refreshing feeling to be in that environment. You know what I mean? Cheers and beers and shit. You know what I mean? Cheers and beers spilling on a nigga pan. Like, oh, damn, it's all good. Oh, shit, first down. Oh, shit. You got some peanuts? I got some peanuts. You want some peanuts? I got some peanuts. It's the niggas is going crazy. It was a fucking vibe, bro. It was a vibe. And I would love to do it again. You know, I already looked at the schedule. I may go to another motherfucking big game. I'm eyeballing that Seahawks game, Seahawks versus Cardinals. Should be a very, very good game. I would love to see Kyler Murray just get loose, no Diddy. You know what I'm saying? That game didn't go shit how I thought it would go. You know, I wanted to see Caleb and Kyler go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not Bears lost, I wanted to see them at least put up some points on the board. See Caleb, you know what I'm saying, flame that bitch, do something. It just didn't go anything like that, bro. Niggas just running the ball all day, running all over the Bears defense. It was a shocking loss just because nobody saw the game going that way, and that's why niggas love sports. You know, that's the one thing I hate about going to actual sporting events is because, bro, I spent a lot of money on them tickets, bro. I bought them tickets like 5 days or before the game. I spent like $300 on some nosebleed seats, my nigga. Like,
Wow.
that was a lot of fucking money. Like, the thing about sports, the reason why you love sports, I always opt to watch the game at home just because for some reason, when you at the game go by fast as fuck. I'm sorry. That shit go by fast as fuck when you actually there. You be looking at the clock like, God, they got this bitch accelerated or something. And then also, the chances of you seeing a good game when you actually there, that shit be slim to none.
Wow.
You watch that bitch from home, that bitch gonna be good as a motherfucker. You there, niggas ain't show up. Niggas is sitting out. Niggas, you know, there be some wild ass shit going on. I've only seen a few. Man, to be real with you, I don't think I've ever seen like a straight nail biting ass game in person. Every game I've ever been to, niggas and got their ass tapped. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold niggas and got their ass blitzed or some shit. Niggas are probably putting on some decent performances, but niggas and got their ass blitzed. So it's interesting when it's interesting when you gotta make a decision to pay for an actual in game ticket, but you can't think about that. You gotta think about the experience. You gotta think about the environment. You gotta think about making those memories, man. So and that's what I did with this game. As much as I was, you know, reluctant to make that purchase, I was happy that I did it because that moment, that memory is something I think I'll remember for a long, long, long period of time. Just because we entering a wild time in America right now. There's a lot of tension in the air right now. There's a lot of things being said on social media right now. And who knows what the fuck's gonna happen in the next couple of months, damn near the next 4 years type shit. So to be in an environment where all races were just amongst each other, we're all laughing, giggling, having a good time, drinking beer, eating popcorn, eating peanuts, you know what I'm saying? Talking about the old days, talking about where we grew up and shit. To be in an environment like that, come on, man. You can't fucking beat that, man. It's definitely a memorable motherfucking moment. Shout out to my family. Shout out to the family I met from Colorado. Shout out to the man I met from Chicago as well. That was similar right to me. Very, very dope people, man. I met a very, very great experience. You know what, man? Before we get the fuck up out of here, bro, I'm finna see something real fast. But let me see if I can get this nigga on the line, bro. Let me see if I can get this nigga on the line, man. Cause this nigga been acting like his motherfucking whole life is over. Let me see. You know what? Before we get the fuck up out of here, man, let me see something real fast. Let me call this nigga. This is OG Hash from the Thin Line Between Genius and Insanity podcast. Can I speak to Corey, please? Now you know it's November 6, 2024. You know the news is broke that Don T has won presidential election. I just wanted to, get your thoughts about how do you feel, man? You alive on air? Please, let me know how you feel, bro.
Wow.
State, and unfortunately, that shit is annoying because I know not every Trump supporter is racist, but like my boy gonna have to call out his fellow supporters and let know what's up because right now everybody hot for no reason, which they got a right to be mad, but it really ain't that serious. Like be mad, but like the man still gonna have to lead. A nigga just don't know what to feel right now. Cause I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm on live air too. I'm gonna say I didn't vote because just like niggas out there who didn't want to fuck with Kamala, I didn't want to fuck with her too. But in my head, I just wanted somebody other than that nigga to be in office.
No,
We got him because she fucked it up because she's done dumb stuff too. So we just gonna have to live with it for a little bit. But the world ain't finna crash right now. All that stuff that popped off was at the end of his last presidency, so he still got a little bit to prove.
I mean, he definitely got things to prove. I also think that, you got a lot of people on social media right now acting like, what I'm saying, shit is about to be, what I'm saying, upside down. He finna fuck up the Constitution, he finna fuck up the amendments and all that bullshit. That shit ain't gonna work this time because he was already in office. When that nigga was in the office, you gotta think, bro. Niggas is thinking about when life was a lot better. And I'm not saying it's on some political shit. Niggas just talking about their regular life. I said it earlier in the podcast. Niggas was making $13.50, and niggas was eating off that shit. Now,
No, that's facts.
with the economy now, the economy is so fucked up. Niggas is out here starving for real. Niggas is working multiple jobs. Niggas is finding multiple hustles. Niggas is finding ways to really get it in. And when you rip the policies and political shit away, niggas are just thinking about when life was a lot easier for them. And niggas just thinking about 2016, 17, 18, and 19. Now, I did say also, he had his whole presidential run in the last 2 years to really put his name in the ballot. She only had like 107 days. So she really had that against her. She only had a little amount of time to really get her issue out there, but she didn't really get her issue out there.
Yeah, niggas acting like she just put her hat in the ring automatically. We was going for Biden and Trump. And niggas just act like she just been in there. I'm like, she has not.
Right.
Like, this don't even really count. Like, it was fair in a sense of she fucked it up, but like she really didn't fuck it up because she was just coming in and cleaning up a mess that old boy left behind because he couldn't leave.
And also, we don't even know what her policies is. The main thing niggas is really running with is the whole, taxes paying for transgender sex changes and the whole, you know what I'm saying, what was the other shit? The whole immigration shit.
One was war. They didn't want to go to war. I
Right.
know that was another thing.
Right, and the whole war shit, and nobody knows her real policies. Niggas only know what Biden is talking about. And she's still pushing shit that Biden was talking about, and niggas ain't fucking with that shit.
Wow.
So when you got those things going against you, you can't really just say, nah, don't vote for Trump because that's Trump. When on his side, he got niggas reflecting on the past, niggas reflecting on when the economy was a lot better. Now, whether or
That's
not
why he got the black vote because niggas are looking for somebody to do something for him, and she's just saying, "Well, you don't want Trump in there. That ain't enough." For black
But
people.
look,
Black people need
I'm gonna be real with you, Corey. He didn't get the black vote.
Wow.
I'm looking at it. They put the numbers out. He only got 23% of black men and 9% of black women. Now, obviously, numbers are still gonna be coming out for the next couple of days. But at the time of this recording, or the time of these numbers, she got 73% of black men and she got 88% of black women.
Wow.
Niggas still voted for her. She just still got her ass smoked.
Yeah, too. That's crazy. If that's the case,
It's a nigga bro. It was either because look, I'm gonna be real with you. I didn't vote either. I said on the pod, I didn't vote. The reason why I didn't vote is because if you really finna have me choose between a lesser of two evils, that bullshit that niggas really be believing in, which you don't have to do. If you really had me do that, I would have fucked around and voted for that nigga. But because I believe in what I believe in and I can't get past the racist shit and I still stand with my people, I chose not to vote at all. But there's no way I was gonna vote for that bitch. I'm offended. I don't think she black.
Respectfully, and too, I want to say this too. I think a different type of female, if that was the case, needs to lead that because she wasn't the correct female to be in charge of that. Because I know a lot of people are saying a female don't even deserve to be there. Should have been a dude. I'm like, no, she was just the wrong female.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, but there's nothing wrong. Y'all praising that this black lady, she just got into a political seat for governor in the whole state right now, like a couple hours ago. And I'm like, she's black. I'm like, a woman's a woman, but if she knows what she's doing, then ain't no problem.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to whether or not a woman should run the president, run the country, I'm not against that. I've been screaming for Michelle Obama to, run for president, nigga, for the last 5 years. But that bitch, I'm convinced that's a man at this point. That's the only thing that makes sense to why she not running. If she were to run for president, they gonna dig up that dirt and she's gonna come out like she really a motherfucking dude. Ain't no fucking way. You got everybody wanting you to run for president, but you won't do it. But you will get on stage and endorse the next motherfucker. That don't make sense, bro. It truly don't make motherfucking me sense. But also with Kamala, the thing that really was a win against her, but I don't know what she was doing, but I didn't mean to, interrupt what you had going on. My bad, bro.
No, you good.
But
I was free. That's why I was like, oh yeah, let's get it.
I told my therapist this. I had a therapy session last week, and I told my therapist this. I said, if she would have came out there on some, I'm a woman and I'm a minority shit, she would have had everybody's vote because you can't deny that. You can't deny those things, whether or not she Indian or not. You a fucking minority, my nigga. But the simple fact that you come out there talking about you a black woman and niggas can question your blackness and niggas can dig up your dirt and say, nigga, you not really black. You fucking Indian and Irish. Your daddy was born in fucking Jamaica. That don't mean you Jamaican. He Jamaican by fucking Yeah, his nationality or something be Jamaican, but you not black. So that shit became offensive. And then when you had the whole Obama coming out saying, yo, black men, vote for her. If you don't vote for her, you basically ain't black. And niggas is scared of a black woman. Run. That shit was all working against her, my nigga. Because Obama didn't even do that shit for him when he ran for president. He did shit the right way. When you try to come out and try to chastise niggas and act like niggas gotta do this, that, and the third, niggas is rebellious. Nigga, the Black Panthers was a thing.
Boy, I was
like niggas ain't finna just be doing what the fuck you tell them to do just because that's what they did when we was kids. Like we had the whole kids vote shit. Niggas was only voting Democrat because our parents was telling us to vote Democrat. That's what happened in my household. So is that now that niggas can actually think for themselves and niggas can actually start putting two and two together and be like, yo, this bitch ain't talking shit about policies. And when she do talk about policies, she talking about using my tax dollars to cut a nigga dick off. I'm not with that shit.
Wow.
Yeah, see now, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like she wasn't really spitting.
That should be them who paid for that on some real shit. That should be them, not us. That paid for that shit.
I got gay people in my family. I'm talking about very, very, very close to me that's been in open gay relationships. I'm talking about my whole life. My nigga, I'm not paying for nobody getting their dick chopped off. I'm sorry. Especially these niggas that's locked up in jail. What the fuck you mean? This nigga
hey,
just
now tell me, would you spend your tax dollars on this? Because now I got a homie who in the Navy and voted for him only for the fact too, because he don't want his guns revoked or changed, because the thing was they were trying to have it to where you can't get a certain type of gun, and they were going to make certain classes for him. I'm like, bro, how you control the school shooting shit if you don't do that? Because I know that he likes to shoot, and he's from Texas, but there ain't no reason why you need to go to your backyard and shoot a freaking grenade launcher. He's like, well, what if I want to? I should be able to have that right. I'm like, nigga, but anybody can go in a gun store regular and be not crazy just for them to come out and go shoot a whole school the next day. I'm like, there needs to be, I would pay my tax dollars. That was only like certain stuff was why I wanted to vote for her. Certain stuff was him. So I was like drawn in the middle for certain things. I was like, you know what? A nigga just ain't gonna vote because like lesser of two evils. And if I do it with this one, then I'm gonna get that negative result.
I mean, we did that. We did that to put Joe Biden in office when it comes to the lesser of two evils. That's why we did that shit with that nigga in the first place. Because he had the whole Obama stamp, and also we thought Kamala Harris was gonna overthrow that nigga probably around year 2 because he was old as fuck. That didn't happen. Now, as far as you talking about the whole gun shit, I mean, look.
That shit is confusing because you just said that if niggas was afraid because they chose the lesser of two evils, why ain't, even though y'all don't fuck with Kamala, why ain't y'all picking the lesser of two evils again? Because it's only when niggas want something, because everybody was hot when that riot shit happened. Because if that was niggas or Hispanics, niggas be shot. So that opened up everyone's eyes, and then everybody just want to say fuck Trump and get that nigga out. And then the nigga lose, and then now because the nigga old, obviously both niggas is old. Just because one is older than the other one, they still both old, and they still both gonna fuck up. So it's like we're choosing the lesser two evils again, but this time we put the same nigga that y'all wanted out back in, and we're gonna get the same shit that we had the last 2 years, just all over again.
I mean, I hope that we can just get the cost of living a little bit down with these groceries and shit like that. All that other shit, my life don't ever change. You know what I'm saying? Racist niggas has always been out there in these streets. You know what I'm saying? They always been. I like it more when they out in the open with the shit. I don't need no undercover racist ass niggas.
But like when that happened, like I told my homie, because I'm like, bro, besides you and like two other people, I've never, on the air as I tell you, I've never met a calm and cool Trump supporter beside my 3 friends. And for us to have a conversation to where I feel like I ain't got to cut them off because I've known them years, they like brothers to me. Niggas don't know how to have civil conversations, especially here in Arizona. When the hat come on, niggas get to changing up like it's something different.
I mean, I've had a few. To be rich, I've never had a Trump supporter come at me on no wild shit. I've had a few Trump supporters with hats that came into the dispo, and niggas was cool. I sold them some weed. You know, some niggas tipped me and shit. We laughed and joked and shit. And I barely even recognized they had the hat on until they walked out that bitch. But I mean, I do want to talk about your gun thing, what you said about the guns. When it comes to the guns, bro, I don't think nobody sits back and be like, oh, I want this, that, and the third. Oh, I want a grenade launcher, or I want a motherfucking me missile that can shoot a motherfucking me building down. It comes back to the same thing of when a nigga tell you can't do something. My mama, right? It was a few months ago, my mama had to have surgery on her nose. And one of the main things the doctor told her was, you can't go outside. The moment the doctor said she couldn't go outside, my mama started wanting to go on her fucking patio.
Wow.
I'm talking, she never went on the patio a day in her fucking life, my nigga. She on the third floor. This was in the middle of the summer. It's 125 degrees outside. But just because the doctors told her she had to sit in the fucking house, she wanted to start going on the fucking patio. The reason why I say that is when it comes to the gun shit, nobody truly gives a fuck about having an AR-15 or a motherfucking Draco or nothing like that. It's the moment when a motherfucker tell you can't have it. Like niggas in the hood, that's different. Niggas in the hood gonna have a Draco, they gonna have a this, that, and the third. But niggas ain't gonna really start fighting for their quote unquote rights until you tell a motherfucker they can't do something. Niggas can't justify that shit for real.
Niggas got that shit in the hood already. Niggas got that shit in the hood. So why is it niggas and people out there of every color make it a bigger thing about niggas getting guns off the street than a crazy dude who can pose as a sane dude talking like how mean you talking to go in there and purchase a rocket launcher or an AR just to drive back home and plot how many people he gonna go kill regular because niggas don't want to pay the tax dollars to put a shrink or a therapist in every single place where it requires you to go get a gun. Those little mental health checks that they do is BS because anybody can go in. I got issues with family and shit, divorce problems, but I don't let none of that stem in to make a decision to go kill innocents because I'm mad at mom and pops for some old shit back in the day. Like niggas out here saying they bullied and doing all this and stuff, and that's their reason for killing niggas, but you can't kill yourself because niggas can just get access to any gun.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know that's gonna be an issue for a long period of time.
That's why I was like, I think that class thing would help a little bit because at least niggas see a white dude or a black dude come in and be like, I want to buy a grenade launcher. Why do you need that for? I can't buy it because I want it because niggas, not saying nobody can own guns, but like there should be a little bit more extra when it comes to checking and seeing why this regular sane nigga want to come in here and buy something to that extent or to that range to do big ass damage to where shit, if you own a field or a farm, by all means go crazy with a rocket launcher shit.
Yeah.
You ain't got no big house and you in an apartment.
Yeah. That motherfucker, I shouldn't just walk into a nigga's apartment, he got the rocket launcher leaned up against the refrigerator, cuz that's a little crazy. Like that right there is like, okay, cuz you're bugging the fuck out. You're bugging the fuck out. But it's just but that, like I say, it just goes back to telling a nigga what he can and can't have makes a nigga really want it more. And like I said, like your man said, it's my right. Why shouldn't I be able to do it? Like I said, that it goes back to telling a nigga what he can and can't have. You know what I mean? Now, when it comes to me having to pay a tax for a nigga not having a Draco, that's crazy. What's the tax? Is it 75 cents? Because you start talking about dollars, nigga, fuck no. like nah. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, this shit, I've said it on many episodes leading up to this, bro, that there's going to be the wildest shit is yet to come. Just because I felt like whoever won, I felt like if you truly believe in Trump being this, you know, horrible person, the people that support him and these horrible people, if you truly feel that shit is going to be over now that he won, that's one side of the coin. If you felt that if Kamala Harris was going to win, that them same people that support Trump was going to rebel and try some wild shit, if you felt that those things was going to take place, then I felt that whoever won, shit was going to go crazy. And now that these niggas won, who fucking knows type shit, you know what I mean?
Oh, I know, nigga, because like, he just barely won. We don't know.
Like I said, the nigga,
happened 2 days after the last election.
The nigga was getting shot at before. Nigga got shot in the fucking head a few months ago. He don't get sworn in until top of the year. I'm not hoping and saying shit's gonna happen, but who knows what's gonna happen when you start seeing
Yeah.
niggas get shot at, when you
You
start.
don't know too, because he's pending. He still got cases pending. I saw this little time thing. Nigga got hella charges, 2 cases pending, and I'm like, the nigga's still being tried right now in court. That's why I'm like, it's crazy, it's baffling, because like, the nigga could see if the nigga get called guilty. What if he's guilty? Then what happens? Then does his vice president take over? Like, I'm confused on that type of shit, because like they've gotten it this far past, and he still has a date for court.
Man, that nigga, I seen that too, where they tried to say that they're gonna try to make it to where he's arrested and he can be sworn in and shit like that. At this point, you gotta take your LB because this nigga has obviously, you know what I mean. He's obviously has the people. You know what I mean. I think if you do some shit to where you don't swore it, you don't get this nigga in office, and you put another nigga in that bitch, I think that alone is asking for some wild shit to happen. You know what I mean? Because at that moment in time, you really saying, fuck with the American people and what the American people believe in. Whether or not, you know what I'm saying, you voted for him or not, we know when a nigga get elected, that nigga's the president.
Boy, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you come out and say, nah, this fair election don't matter, that's gonna fuck up a whole lot of shit. I'm talking about a whole lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? You leaning further, you leaning closer and closer to a dictatorship than a motherfucking democracy at that point.
Oh yeah, and it'll get worse because at some point, like my president is my president. That's why I'm just like, it's saddening and it's heartening, but hey, I mean, shit.
Yeah. It's gonna be motherfucking me interesting, man. It truly motherfucking me is, man. Well, I'm glad you answered the motherfucking me phone, bro. I just wanted to tap in and see what the hell you thought about this motherfucking me situation, man, because this shit has gone crazy. I woke up to, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers acting like their whole life was upside down. I got people responding to my motherfucking me Instagram story, trying to go off on me and shit. You know what I'm saying? I got motherfuckers, what do you think about Project 2025? Motherfucker, I don't give a fuck about Project 2025.
I'm gonna say this too before you let me go, nigga. If any of y'all didn't vote, if y'all didn't have a reason, because I felt I had a legit reason. If you feel that strongly and you saying you don't agree with shit, then maybe y'all should have voted.
Yeah.
Because clearly there wasn't enough to get the person you wanted to above that nigga in office, and she lost by a lot. So
Yeah.
clearly there was a lot of niggas not voting, or they just were going to Trump because, like you said, she fucked up. So it's like,
Yeah.
the lesser two evils.
Yeah.
All you can do is blame yourself.
If like I said, if I give niggas a day, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I don't even give niggas a day. Basketball start back. It's 1:45. Then the first game come on around 5 or something. If niggas, I give niggas a few more hours to wrap this shit the fuck up, B. Because
let Bronny play again, nigga. Let Bronny hit like
right.
2 threes in one game. They're gonna be talking about that shit.
Right. So it's like at this moment in time, if niggas is acting like they that mad, it's cool. Your feelings is hurt, cool. But don't come to me spewing this bullshit you seen on Fox News, CNN, none of that bullshit. Like I clearly said, niggas who don't even know why they Democrat is fake mad. I'm talking about niggas who really don't know politics, who acting like they fucking indulge in this shit. If you ain't knee deep in politics, don't say shit to me about, you know what I'm saying, who won, who didn't won, and what motherfuckers you be believing in. For women, I'm gonna let y'all get y'all shit off. If y'all truly feel like y'all rights have been taken away from y'all, cool. I ain't finna argue that. I ain't finna combat that. I already told y'all how I feel about the abortion shit earlier in this episode. I had to be a part of some shit like that. It's a long.
How did you? So, because like now, just run it over just real quick, because you said how you felt, but now if she would have won and women would have kept their rights, but she changed it to where you can only get one if you got something wrong with your body or if you've been raped and molested. Do you think then women would turn on her then? Because it's like if you just out here thrashing and you just happen to get pregnant, you laid down and did the deed, you can't go and get one if there ain't nothing wrong with you. If they test you and all that, do you think them women will still be on her side? Because I'm like, hey, not everybody's body is like messed up, and not everybody goes through like something like that. You
Right.
feel me?
Right. Yeah. I mean, to be real with you, Like I mentioned earlier, when I had to go through the situation, um, it was definitely a situation that it's a long, drawn out thought process. I don't believe that that's a process that people just, oh, let me go do this, let me just go do that. I don't really believe there are serial, you know what I mean, abortion people. I'm pretty sure they're out there, but no, I don't know that person. Um, for me, I'm happy that the option was available because it was a life changing situation for myself, and also I didn't know if that child was mine anyway. I knew I was in question, and I knew that person was, on some suicidal shit, and they was on some wild shit. So I thought I was doing my best to help that person. Now I do think that women should still have the opportunity to have that if they think that that's the best for them. Now you start talking about they can only have it if they're, have a body deformity or something like that. I think she definitely.
Them or the child or like molested. Like if it's gonna harm you or the child, by all means save yourself respectfully because that 9 months before that child becomes a child.
Right, but that goes back to what she was saying about you can do it up into the 9th month, right? Because you don't know if your baby gonna be fucked up until a lot later in the pregnancy. So I mean, yeah, a lot of people are against that. I don't believe in having an abortion when your baby's fucking 8 months. That's wild as fuck. That's a whole fucking baby at that point. You really just killed that baby. So that's when a lot of people were against that. And like I said, I never had a thought process about an abortion. So I never was in that situation until I was in that situation. And I just think that it's one of those situations to where it's such a long, drawn out thought process that people really go through that you can't take that away from them. Because whether or not they choose to do that or not, that's not just something they just on the fly said, I'm gonna do. You know what I mean? So yeah. I think people should definitely have that decision, but I don't believe that it should be some shit to where, now you got your baby you showing and shit, and now all of a sudden you got a fucking 6-pack again. Nah, hell no, we're not doing that. Like, nah, that's a whole different ball game. You know what I mean? So I think that's another reason why she just didn't win, bro. Like, a lot of people don't believe in that shit. You had a lot of people who don't even fuck with Trump who was saying, I can't vote for somebody that believes in abortion. Like, I literally watch people say that. And it's like, yo, if people believe that, bro, then hey, like I said, I had to do what I had to do. I would never do it again. I would never do it again. I would never do it again just because, it's that situation. That's some traumatizing shit. Especially for a child. If I know that child's mine, I can't do that. I can't do that.
That's respectful for you to say too. That's real shit.
You know what I mean? Just because I know what that situation put me through. If I know that child's mine, I can't do that. Situation I was in to this day, I don't really hard know because I didn't know that was mine. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But it's some wild shit. It truly is some wild motherfucking me shit, man. But I want to thank you for answering the motherfucking me call, man. You know what I'm saying? Being a
thank you for calling me.
Yeah, being a valued guest on the motherfucking thin line between G and some motherfucking me insanity, sir.
I should have known I was on line. Tell that what my boy called up today. What
How to handle? Well, this is OG Hash from the thin line between G and insanity. Nah, man. But I fuck with you, man. I'm finna go ahead and wrap this motherfucking me show up, man. I'm gonna holler at you, Brody.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, fam.
All right, you too, man. Stay safe out there. All right. Look, man. Crazy ass episode, man. I didn't even plan on calling no motherfucking me body, man. We're gonna see how that shit sound back in the edit, so we're gonna keep that any motherfucking me way. That's a lot of things on the motherfucking me back I think we covered, man. I had a lot more things I wanted to get into, but we're gonna say that for another motherfucking me episode, and we're gonna pile all that shit into one big episode for you guys. The election is sweeping everything right now. Donald Trump is fucking won.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. That nigga said it's gonna be the golden era for America.
Wow.
Damn. That shit sound racist. That shit sound racist, my nigga. Nah, man, but it was a great motherfucking episode, man. Episode 229, man. We covered a lot of shit about this politics shit. We covered Donald Trump winning. We covered Kamala Harris not even showing up. We covered Obama chastising niggas. We showed black people still standing up and rallying for Kamala Harris. We had a very, very special guest call from my motherfucking boy, Corey. It was a great motherfucking episode, man. Episode 229, man. You know the fuck we give it up, man, at this moment in time. DJ, drop that fire ass beat, my nigga. Episode 229, man. Thin line between genius and motherfucking insanity. Hosted by yours truly. OG! Motherfucking me, Hatch, man. I want to say thank you to everybody that tapped in and joined the conversation, man. I want to say thank you to my boy Corey for picking up the motherfucking me call, man, giving me his thoughts on the election. I want to say thank you to everybody that's tapped in and joined the conversation, man. Truly. I know I can say a lot of things on this platform that can kind of, man, make people feel a certain way. I speak my mind. I truly don't give a fuck how people feel, but I understand people have feelings. So I want to say thank you to the people that allowed me to express myself, who don't judge me, who still fuck with me, whether or not I'm saying something they believe in or not. This is an open platform. I say what I want. I allow you guys to feel how you want to feel. You can tap in, let me know, shoot me a DM, leave a comment, however the fuck you want to do it. It's an open conversation, open dialogue both ways, man. But I want to say thank you to everybody that tapped in and joined the conversation, man. You know how I give up on this side, man. It's all love these ways. Never let them saturate you with the bullshit. Always keep the main thing the main thing. Stay safe, stay sharp, stay sane. And I holler at y'all niggas when I holler at y'all niggas, man. Peace. Damn. Episode 229, man. Thin line between genius and motherfucking insanity. A great ass episode, if I do say so, my motherfucking myself. Before I get up out of here, I do want to say this. By the time this episode is published, you check my social media, you will see that I have merch available. Yes. Merch is available. You can check my story. I have hoodies, I have shirts, I have beanies, I have hats, I have every sweatpants, I have all that shit, man. Thin line between genius and insanity. Phase 3 merch is now available. I did have a website set up, but the website ended up crashing on me. That's what kept prolonging the goddamn release date. I wanted to have this out in October, but shit happens, man. But it is around that time where it's still nippy out here. I got hoodies, I got sweatshirts, I got shirts, I got sweatpants, I got shorts, hats, nigga, I got everything. Holla at your boy, man. Thin line between genius and insanity. You can holler at me on the Thin Line Pod on Instagram or at OG_Hatch on Instagram. Check out the story. I'll be having my shirts, my hoodies. I'll have everything up there so you guys can see the motherfucking merch. We selling that shit. We getting that shit. Prices will be labeled on the goddamn pictures so you guys can see. Tap in with your boy if you want to get some merch, some shirts, some hoodies, some sweatpants, whatever, man. I appreciate anybody that appreciates the show, that supports the show. It don't matter if you get a fucking a card, a mug, no matter what you get. I truly appreciate you if you support the motherfucking me show. No matter if that's with listening to the pod, streaming the pod over and over and over again. Yo, when you go to sleep, just press play on episode 1 and let that shit just play throughout the night. I don't give a fuck how you do it. Fuck with the kid. If you buy a shirt, you buy a hoodie, trust me, I truly appreciate all the love and support. As always, when you guys make a purchase, I'll be giving you guys a confirmation number as well as the tracking numbers. You can track your purchase. It usually takes like 2.5 to 3 weeks to receive product just because it's a third-party service. I make sure I receive the product first so I can make sure I send it to you guys directly with little special notes and stuff in there just because I appreciate you guys on a whole other level of fucking with this audio journal, man. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys once again. As always, I love you guys. New merch is available right motherfucking me now. Thin line between genius and insanity, man. We in this bitch. Holla at y'all, not holla at y'all. Peace.